Oh man, I think I just messed this up. Okay, hold on, everybody. Oh no. Okay, so this is my first time. Give me grace. I gotta figure this out. Um, and I don't even know where I'm looking. If I'm looking at y'all's faces, let me turn it this way. Oh my gosh. Okay, so this is my very first YouTube live. I am so sorry for y'all watching. Turned to my phone and it's all gone crazy. So if I'm not looking in y'all's faces, I don't know where I'm supposed to look. And it's kind of part of my title that I'm tired and I'm worn. And if y'all know that song, I'm tired, I'm worn, my heart is heavy. I have been singing that for a week straight now. And I've even had some crazy experiences. Like, I literally had a day, y'all, where I thought, I can't do this anymore. Like, I cannot go on with life. And even though life is so amazing for me right now and so many great things are going on, I also have two little boys, five kids between my husband and I. He has three older girls that are 13, 11, and 10. Then we have a 4-year old and an almost 2-year old. And y'all, it about be getting crazy up in our house. Like, it's so much fun. And we have so many great things in the family. But we also have not so great things. And we also have some major struggles and some major issues. And it wears me out. And y'all, I am, especially in the last year of my health journey. If you don't know about that, I will be sharing more. But in the past year of my life, I have gotten healthier than I've ever been. Um, and so for me to sit here and like break down and tell y'all that I am tired, I am wore out, that almost goes against everything that I've preached for a year about how healthy I've got and how much energy I have and, how I take on every day and and I do, y'all. Don't get me wrong. I still would not be able to do what I do every day or be where I'm at if I did not have some of those things that I take. Some of those things have gotten me healthy, gotten my mind healthy. So I attribute that to that. But here's the other side, y'all. Like, I am human. And sometimes it is so hard for me to grasp that because I am such an encouragement for other people. I am, that person that they look up to. And sometimes I let that take over my life. And I don't want people to know that, you know what? I struggle like hardcore. And even though I'm very open about my life, sometimes I still feel like I hold a bit of that from you. And then it gives people this false sense that I'm superwoman, that I have it all together, that I don't do anything wrong, that like I'm a real person. I literally have had people say, oh my gosh, you're real, just because I'm so energetic and I'm so happy. And, I've got all these crazy things that go on in my life and I post them on Facebook and I share it with the world. And it just looks like I have it all together. And then there's days when the door's shut and you don't see me, and you don't see me flip out on my kids, and you don't see me sit in that corner and have a pure meltdown because I don't know how I'm going to get through that next day. Y'all don't see all of that. And it happens, y'all. And I lately have been having to dig deep and find that strength and literally beg to God to get me out of this place, to quit feeding into the lies and the fears. I don't know if y'all saw our last video of Fear is a Liar. But guys, that was hard for me to get through because I do still have fears. I do still believe the enemy when he tells me lies day in and day out. And even though I pray hard against that and I have overcome so many of those, I still struggle with that. And a big one right now, if you're sitting where I'm sitting, and I'm sorry this is moving so much, but y'all are kind of experiencing real life with me. If you are, especially if you are a mother and you have small children, because I know there's different stages that we go through that are so challenging with our kids. But if you have small kids right now and you're sitting where I sit, and it seems like everyone around you is telling you, you're going to miss these days. You're going to wish that you were back there. And even though, y'all, I know everybody has good intentions. Like, I've had good intentions when I've said stuff to people and it just wasn't the thing to say. I still sit there and I'm like, but do you know what I'm going through right now? Do you know how hard this is? Do you know that I've had thoughts that my kids would be better off if I just ran away and let their dad raise them? Yeah, I just admitted that. Like, I've had those thoughts, I've had those feelings. I've had all these feelings lately of not being enough, not being adequate. And I just had a friend, y'all. We're doing a Easter special for Our Fear is a Liar. And we have some people from church that had to tell some of their fears. And she said that one of her fears was not being enough for her children. And I could barely write that down on the poster board because I was like, that's mine. That's how I feel right now. Like, I feel that I fail them daily. And I even told Josh a night or two ago, because we have been going through a really hard time right now, letting them and telling them to go to bed on their own. We don't have to, lay there till they fall asleep. It's been a very challenging thing for us. And I told my husband how guilty I felt making them do that because I feel like I mess up 80% of the day with my kids, and that's the only time that I get it right is at bed. Guys, I shouldn't. I hate that I feel that way. And I hope that I do a live and I can come back to y'all and give y'all all these tips of how I've overcome that, how I've become better, how I don't believe that about myself. I hope that I get to a point that I can share that with y'all. But this is not one of those lives. It's not, maybe it will give you encouragement because you'll know that you're not the only one struggling. I know that us moms struggle with so much. And it's so hard for us to tell other moms and to let them in on the way we feel. And I don't know why we do that, y'all. We make the situation so much worse when we walk around and we act like we have it all together, or we're so scared to tell another mom how we're truly feeling about our kids because of the judgment we'll get or because of what they may say about us. Guys, that's ridiculous. Like, we've got to stop that. We've got to start opening up and helping one another out and being there, because I can promise you I have talked to enough moms and I've had enough moms tear up and cry as I am telling them crazy things about the way I feel and about my kids, because they've never got it out there and they have felt that they are the only one that feels that way. They feel that everybody else has it together. And y'all know as well as I do that they don't. No matter how it looks on Facebook, no matter how everybody looks on these lives on YouTube and on Facebook and all these glorious lives and all these people making these amazing ways for themselves, guess what, guys? You're seeing a live for 10 minutes, okay? You're seeing me do this for 10 minutes. What's the other 23 hours and whatever minutes of my day look like? Always remember that. We're all human, no matter how glorified it looks. So anyway, I hope you've gotten something out of this. Like I said, I want to come back with a live that's more encouraging and to uplift y'all. But right now, I am tired and I'm exhausted, and I am praying to God every day to pull me out of that and help me find a better way. Help me to sit and recognize maybe more of what my kids need to turn some things around in our household. So I hope y'all have an amazing day and a wonderful week, and can't wait to share more wonderful music with y'all and everything that's coming up. Much love, guys. I don't even know how to exit out of here. Oh, shoot.